Hi, it's Becky with Vintage Viking Treasures. I'm going to do a marathon haul of thrift store stuff that is piled up. I had super bad problems with my phone last week and spent 3, almost 4 whole days dealing with Costco and the phone companies and everything else. So everything else kind of went by the wayside because I had no service, no way to do anything. I couldn't even call out. So we're going to do a mega haul. I have all these bags at my feet right here. And we'll just see what we got from the last week or so from all the thrift stores. First one here is already unwrapped. Taped together, has a frog on it. It is a purple Viking flower bowl. And it has the frog that goes with it right there on top, including, and it's the frog with the, I'll see if we can see it. Has the big candle spot right here, and then the rest of them are the smaller ones for the flowers that can go in it. I think this is called tea berry, that purple color. I got a Nordic ware ice cream cone, kind of a bundt cake pan. That's gonna go in my Nordic stuff for my Scandinavian sales. It's gonna be a little noisy because this one, she wrapped everything. Again, I mean, she's like, oh, I don't have paper. I'll just put them in a bunch of bags. I was like, okay. This is a platter. It's got a very small foot, just enough to set flat on the table. It is pale pink, and it is etched. Let's see if we can see that. It's got flowers, the same. All 4 panels are the same. Little scalloped edge all the way around. A little bubble right there in the glass, but that's an inclusion. So I have that cake stand. My table has a glass top over it, so it makes me nervous setting down some of these heavy glass items. Both of these need a good washing. This is another cake plate, or I don't know, it might be big enough. No, it doesn't have a thing for a punch bowl stand. But I believe this is Baroque is the name of this pattern. And then it is etched also. So there's some sort of a floral. There's so many of those floral patterns. If I guess, I will more than likely guess wrong. It's got some scroll work and some flowers. It's a really nice piece. So we're just going to start stacking up those guys. Get them over all over the way. This is a fun vintage Kleenex box. There's a receipt. They even left all the screws. Here it is. I'm going to flip it open quick so all the screws and stuff don't fall out when I tip it out. There it is. It's a yellow Kleenex box painted with florals. Looks hand painted. Has this spots here to put it on the wall. It says something limited edition. Canada, hand painted, do not use chemicals, clean with a damp cloth only. It's a nice vintage piece. It'd be super cute in the bathroom. I'm gonna have a trash pile going here next. Not the bag. Alright. Those 2 plates and the napkin thing were from a Goodwill visit. This was from a little vendor flea market. Mall. This pile is from the Ark. My God, I love these. I've had several of these. Scandinavian sweater little teddy bears. These are little pewter looking buttons. These are really great for my Scandinavian shows to have something for the kids because I don't put too much in them, and they're nice to have something cutesy for the kids that they can inexpensive to buy. Oh, I remember these. I spent like 10 minutes going through the whole wall of baggies in the kitchen section. This was from the day that I did 4 antique stores, or no, 4 thrift stores in one day, and I took you shopping with me. I needed some scoopers. I need some more tablespoon scoops because I keep running out of them. I have several things that I use the tablespoon for constantly, So I thought it'd be nice just to have one, just leave it in the container so I don't have to wash it every time I turn around. So this one has at least 2 in there, plus a whole bunch of other little silverware things. And that whatever's left over and extra of that will just go on my table. This bag has some kids silverware. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, let's just bust it open. It has a little little Mickey fork. And it's got the blue and white porcelain on the spoon. The other one I was trying to get to, the teapot. Those are like for sugar. The second one, another blue one, porcelain blue flowers. Here's the other Mickey fork. It's a little bit taller. See, it's a little bit bigger than that one. Its whole body versus just his head. And there's a matching Mickey spoon. I know those are collectible. I remember having those as a kid. We had a whole bunch of them. Donald and Daisy and Minnie and Mickey. And here's a third one of these little spoons that'd be great for serving different things at the table. Condiments or jams or jellies or whatever. So most of those will probably just go out on my table. And a few of them will go in my booth. This is one of those sewing baskets. It's in great shape. It's wicker. There's like a pressed board top and bottom. And decal graphics with the push, the pin cushion, scissors, spool of thread. It's just really cute. It'd make a great stack display. Beautiful yellow color. Hey, it even matches my napkin holder over there. Let's see. Well, this one was a one-off. I went into Goodwill and found only one thing. Is this little decanter bottle. I'm going to look and see if some of my stoppers will fit. But I'm guessing that this green will glow on the foot of this. So once we get that cleaned up, we'll check it out and see if she glows. Oh, this is a nice, it says Kendall 1981. So it's a home painted piece. Owl. Nice job on the eyes. He came from Goodwill. Sorry, you keep seeing the top of my head. But I don't know of any other way to do this. This is the only way I have enough space on the table. There's a little chicken on her nest. She says chicken feed bag that she's sitting on. You can see the little like seeds and stuff. She is a bank. She does have her stopper. And let's see, what is it marked? It says Japan, the little sticker. I thought she was a really cute little character. Put a little bonnet on. This one is, this is like those laser cut little acrylic blocks. Let's see. So the stickers on the side you really should be looking at it at. But there's the owl. And it sits on this edge. So you can kind of see him through the block. I can't show you without taking that sticker off. Darn. But cute little owl. Acrylic piece. Oh, here's another smiley mug for Yvonne. I'm picking those up for her whenever I see them because I know she likes having them. And there's a couple vendors around in our mall now that have picked up on that also. So they're starting to buy the smiley mugs and put them in their booths. But Yvonne wants it to keep it for a trademark for her branding. So, not trademark, but a branding thing. So I found a little gnome, porcelain, the gold hat, and he underneath is a bottle opener. Isn't he cute? It's actually amazing the variety of things you find. You're like, oh, I'll never find that. Like when I found a Norwegian flag in the middle of the bins the other day. That was really odd. One Bailey's winking mug. I don't know if it says Bailey's inside. Needs some scrubbing. It's got some goop in there. For Los Angeles Youth Foundation. And I don't know if there's any other marks underneath. We'll see. Pull off the sticker. Nope, nothing down there. But those are really, I'm going to put all the screws in that one so we don't lose them. These are cute. I'd love to find the matching boy one, because this is the girl, because she's got the bow on the side. And I think the boy has the bow right under his chin. Okay. Different bag. This is still Goodwill. But this is another Goodwill. The little kitten. This one is, I thought it was a home piece, but it says, oh, it does, hand painted by QT Crop. They put their own little sticker on it. But she's got really nice eyelashes and details on her paws. She's pretty cute. And as we all know, cute is the best description for all those things. Here's the two press board trays. They say Kentley. That one has two stickers on it. I'll try and show you this one. Kentley Craft something Corporation. Kentley Corporation, Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's really hard in that plaid to pick that out. I believe these are magnolia flowers. So those are fun. Vintage. Here, teddy bear, hold those trays. Don't knock them off the table. I got some sweaters. This one was shrunk. It's supposed to be like a 3T. It is very small, so I will use this one in creating some more gnomes, since someone already shrunk it well. I got a little sparkle skirt to go with a plain sweater. This one is a whole, it's like got a cable net knit, like a bunting. So it doesn't have the legs in it, but it's an infant size and it buttons up the top. I haven't seen one like this before, but it's a nice piece made by Portolano Kids. So my understanding is that we're going to be able to have, hopefully, our show up in Denver at one of the Sons of Norway lodges. We do a whole craft, antique, vintage, Scandinavian festival show. They call it their Christmas fair. They do food and have booths and stuff. So they're planning on having it. So I'm planning on attending. So I'm still buying stuff to be able to go for that. And then I'm also hoping to be able to get to Hoosfest this fall as well as a vendor. This is a sweatshirt. It says Loon on it. So that's where all my sweaters and Scandinavian stuff just kind of is going away for right now, is to save for those live in-person shows. I have two of these vintage, fabulous towels, kitchen towels. They're both the same graphics. We have tomatoes and scallions and asparagus. And there's a pot with the celery and the ladybug. Bright green. It looks a little lime green on here, but it's that really bright spring green. And here's the second one. Those would be nice hung on your stove over the handle. Oh, here's my set of 3 pixie guys. And I'm pretty sure these were hand painted by somebody. Yeah. Let's see. Nope, nothing marked on them. So there's the second one. And these ones I will probably be keeping for myself for a little while. Look at his face. It's like he had an accident or something. Maybe he's the one that tipped over this guy and knocked his head off because his head has been re-glued. And I don't know. We'll just see how that washes up because they're really dusty. But here, we'll get the sticker off my finger. There's the 3 of them together. They're much bigger than the other pixies I have gotten, so I'm pretty sure these are that home stuff that was painted in the 70s. Let's see. A little wooden owl ornament. It's got felt wings and a tail. Little pipe cleaner feet wrapped around a stick. He's got an eyelet up there for hanging. I thought all the owl collectors out there, and some people like to be able to paint designs and stuff on this nice wood like that also. Oh, and a couple little mini pots. I probably have to offer these to my mom first, because if I don't, I'll get in trouble. Melinda Garcia, SPP, is what the one says. And this one's a little bit rounder, and it says Francis Garcia, SDP, South Dakota. Maybe it is SDP, South Dakota P. I don't know. Sue, I don't know. They're pretty cute though. We'll see what Mom says they are. I'm sure she will be full of knowledge about them, because she collects those too. Here's another, that file folder box by 31. Makes a great tote, especially at the bins. All right, so this we're going to another Goodwill. This is, it's a shallow bowl. It's not a plate because it's not flat. It's got 4 feet and it's been through the dishwasher, unfortunately. That's why it looks so white where the paint was. So it has some paint loss, but it is the reverse painted Art Deco. So you can still see the silver pretty well in the striping, and the green color and the white still come through pretty well. It's starting to wash off like what they put on it to protect it, but you can still see it pretty well on that side. So Mom has a collection of that in the yellow and white, and that's very striking. It's very pretty. I picked this up because, I mean, what little girl doesn't want a fur cape? It is adorable. It's got some little roses that are done in like the flannel. Flannel? Yeah, flannel. But it's super cute. You know, pretend you're Elsa in the winter, a winter princess. So that one will go in the candy pile. Oh, this one I love. I found this one the other night. This is fantastic. Look at this gorgeous, I mean, the colors aren't great, but it's gorgeous vintage shapes, colors, design. It is handmade in Norway. And I cannot tell you how to say it in the Norwegian name there, but it's color fast yarn, 100% pure wool. And the best part about it is it has all its buttons. So that is awesome. Totally awesome, eh? I also found a Iceland towel. It's got a caribou on it. And their flag colors are the red, white, and blue also. Just a little different combination of it. So somebody must have brought this back as a souvenir. And it needs a little ironing because it's a little bit wrinkled on the edges. Found a little mini hobnail creamer. So it's either a children's pitcher or a nice little creamer that's missing its sugar. Another shrunken sweater. Again, looks like about a 12-month. It says 3T from Land's End. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, this is a little skirt. It's got the nice snowflake pattern on it. Some solid red or white. Oh, or that cape. Wouldn't that cape be fun with that for a little girl? And another, this one's got a big snowflake design down the front with a big cowl turtleneck. And I can't figure out, it says K. The only tag in this one is on the side. And it says K-NG. So I don't know if that is a brand name. But I have not heard of that, and I couldn't find anything on a quick Google search as to who made that one. Alright. So this will be a surprise because there's no name on the bag for these two little wrapped up ones. So I'm guessing something that could be breakable. Let's see. Oh yes, isn't she adorable? Little spring girl with her umbrella, taking a walk with her teddy bear. Little headband bow. Let's see. No marks on the bottom. Just a cute little figure. I'm guessing Japan. So this one, I don't think it'll be similar, but I think it'll still be breakable. Oh. Maybe a Fenton shoe. It is a nice dark cobalt slag. They didn't always mark their shoes. Fenton didn't. And this has got that button and bows, daisy and button pattern in it. That's what it is. And it's showing up much brighter on my camera than it actually is in person. Much darker. It's that color change glass. It looks like a slag, but it actually just changes color as the temperature glass cools. Alright. Who is this? This is the Ark. Cute little Cherokee kids. They must have been on half price with the reindeer on it. And this one was brand new. So that was worth picking up. You can keep it up here on my lap. Oh, this is a nice little dress. It's got reindeer and the snowflakes and some gold and some hearts. Oh, this was fun. This is a furry, one of those, you know, like Elmer Fudd hats. It's got the brim tipped up here and the ear flaps and then the long dangle bobbers with the pom-poms on it to tie it under your chin. It's satin lined. Oh. That one's going in the candy pile. An Oshkosh dress with a lace skirt. Or eyelet, yeah, like an eyelet lace skirt. And get that out of the way. Just a fun pair of kids' snow pants. I've been picking those up too when they've been really cheap. Because I figure once I get up to North Dakota, where there's going to be a lot of people from the Midwest again in the fall, since the kids, when they're that little, they just don't wear those out. And they're adorable. And when I can pick them up for good prices, that's what I'm going to do. This is from Goodwill. It is a rolled lip bowl. Oh, shoot. I'm just now seeing it. Well, that's terrible. It has a crack right here. I don't know if you can see it. This is the side I saw it from. Right here inside. Oh, you can hear it. That's awful. Darn it. Baker and something from England. Beautiful graphics on it. That checkerboard and that mosaic tile. Gorgeous colors. What did I pay for it? $3.99. Well, that is unfortunate. You can hear it. So if you, I don't know, depending on if you're real familiar with glass and pottery, ceramics and stuff, you can hear if a piece is cracked or chipped, not chipped, but cracked and broken. If you listen to it, it's got a dead thunk to it. And if you, it's got much of a more of a higher pitch to it if it doesn't have any breakage. So that's a good way to check it even if you've looked it over and you can't see anything. If you give it a little flick, you can hear if there's an imperfection in the glass. There's a little girl. She's got a little muff. Isn't she adorable? She's got a little muff in her green dress with some, oh, they look like orange roses. I think they're calling this that bisque finish because it's, it like catches your finger when you rub your hands over it. George Good Corporation, 1976. So, doesn't have a sticker for what country, but George made that. All right. I don't know where this one's from. Let's see, a couple breakables are wrapped up. Looks like it's from the small thrift store just around the corner from me. One butter, what do we call this? The butter bell? That's what they are, yeah. But it is La Crusade. Somebody didn't like it rubbing on their couch, so they put some felt feet on it. I haven't picked up butter bells for a while, but since it's La Crusade, figured that was worth it. I picked it up, I'm putting that on the table. And then this is fun. The Doctor Who mug with a blueprint of the, is it the TARDIS? No, the Dalek. Excuse me, I'm not a Doctor Who fan. Sorry, don't shout out. Genesis of the Dalek mug. So it has all the information on it. Brooklyn, New York, 2014 was when this was made. I do have a niece and nephew who are very big into the Doctor Who. So that might make its way into the gift pile. I'm going to have to reconsider all my thrift hauls as I shop, because sometimes I pick up gifts for, I have 13 nieces and nephews. And if they're all, a lot of them, the majority of them are older now, and they're on all of the social media. So I might have to rethink what I show you all every time. We'll see about that. I have a little cable net red Ralph Baby Gap with a teddy bear. I thought it was Ralph Lauren for a second, but it's got the teddy bears. Baby Gap. Oh, this has got a lot of clothes. Oshkosh stripe overalls. Oshkosh plain overalls. Another pair. A little pair of Oshkosh overalls. This one is like a cable knit sweater. It looks like the old man sweaters with the big collar on it for the little ones. We've wrapped the breakables in the clothing, so I don't know how many more I can unroll here. Really cute fleece in a mint and gray snowflake pattern. I kind of just glance over the clothes I'm pulling out because I know I'm saving those for my live shows. I don't know how many people are interested in them. If you're interested in seeing more about them, just let me know in the comments, and I will give them a little bit more attention. So Cherokee has a little cable knit at the top, a little bow at the bottom. This one I looked up in the store, and it's going for like $50 on eBay or Posh or something. It is a little kid's, it's called Baby and Child. And it has ears, and it's hooded and fleece lined, like a little snow leopard print in the fur. Shout out to $1.99. So I picked that up between either the Scandinavian or eBay. Thought that was a good pickup. And one more clothing item is that Nordic looking fleece. Sweater pattern. So this one is a glass stand. I have no idea who made it or what was supposed to be on top of it, but I thought it'd make a great riser to display almost anything you want. Just a gorgeous 3-footed stand. This is a milk glass Fenton, but it is hobnail with the butterfly, but it is only the lid. It's supposed to have a jar underneath it, about that tall. I don't know, 5-6 inches tall, give or take. So somebody must have dropped one piece and not the other, but you gotta rescue it because you might come across the other piece someday. I picked up these two little cute loons. They're wooden. Let's see, is any of them, let me hold up. I can't hold up one and take off the sticker. They're not exactly the same. So I wonder if somebody handed them. No, they didn't. There's a barcode under there. There's a barcode from whatever gift shop they picked them up at. But you know, all the loons up in Minnesota, eh? Gotta pick up the loons. When they might find their way all the way out here to Colorado, I gotta take them back to the Midwest. All right, I think we are, if I get the chair off the bag, at the last bag for this haul. I did end up finding a plate stand for my new table, so that'll help with organization for that. I just had a whole bunch of plates rattling around on a little tub or a little basket, and I'm like, these are gonna break, so I need for sure to bring that stand in. Adorable navy, little mini pink polka dots, puffy vest, some little plain, these are to go under some of those Oshkosh overalls. Here's another brand I just found too, Big Smith overalls. I'm going with the whole farmer theme, also from the Midwest. A little gray zip up snowflake pattern. And this one I thought was super cute. It's in the pastel colors. It's got the little pointed hoodie. And it's kind of like, here, let me zip it quick. It's kind of like an Afghan. Reminds me of the zigzag chevron pattern on Afghans. And then the hem also then reflects that. But isn't that just the cutest? And I think it was a whole, they've been doing really great prices on their kids' clothes lately. I'm guessing it's because everybody's been cleaning out their closets as we've been spending more time at home. So that is the end, looks like, of that haul. So thanks for watching. I'm going to try and do another one and get through some more of the stuff that's been piling up when I dealt with my crazy phone last week. Thanks again. Bye-bye.